Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. First of all, we give thanks, glory to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the most high, the most gracious, the most merciful. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for mercy, and we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for guidance. Brothers and sisters in Islam, it's very necessary for me to give this back to my community, to give this back to the nation, and also to give this back to the West African continent, inshallah. According to research, in the continent of Africa, we are educated, we have everything when it comes to education, but we lack what is called skills. Without a doubt, I got the opportunity to interview some workers for a company where I got to know Africans are rather losing a lot when it comes to skills. To read or to write is a mandatory thing everybody needs to get, but there is something we are mixing when it comes to the African continent that is called what is called technical skills. Through the interview or the journey to the interview, I realized the African people have lost a lot when it comes to skills. Two people were from the African continent, one from Togo and one from La Côte d'Ivoire. Togo and La Côte d'Ivoire. In terms of reading, they were good, writing, they were good, but in terms of the technical skills, I got to know we are rather killing the soul of people than putting people in the world of the skills world. So I'm sending this message to you as a brother. Your degree or whatever certificate you have doesn't stop you for getting a technical skills field. I will never employ anybody to come and read or to come and write in my office. What I'm demanding from you is, what can you offer my company? What can you add to my company? And what can you do to my company to take my company to the next stage? Whether you are a creative person or whether you belong to a technical skills firm, make sure you master yourself. Make sure you get what is called the technical skills. As you all know, we have two types of technical in terms of the hard skills or the soft skills. If you want to master yourself when it comes to technology, make sure you master yourself. It doesn't matter how much you will spend. What matters is how much knowledge you will get, because remember, you are having a challenge with the other world, which are the Indians. They are doing good when it comes to the technical skills. So this is my message to you. I was so sad, but what I'm trying to tell you is, make sure when it comes to the technical skills, you do your best. Kill yourself. Spend those money to learn those skills. The plumbing, the electrician, the masons, all those kind of skills I'm talking about. Make sure you master yourself before you leave the country, because it's much even cheaper in the African continent than where we find ourselves. For example, let me say a driver. Let me use a driver as an example. As a driver, you need to have a licensed office to train you. But in the continent of Africa, you just call a brother to take you to the field, so he will teach you how to drive. You are gone. Or a plumber. It is just like a neighbor call a neighbor. I want this, my son or my daughter, to learn those kind of skills. You are gone. You are there. But make sure you take this for the next day. If you have the skills, you have everything. You will never and ever cry. I believe education is the best in the world. But what type of education are you going for? So this is my little message for the African continent. This is my message to my brothers. If you want to hear more, inshallah, I will bring more to you. I say, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
اقرأوا القرآن لكتاب